BeTerrific, official coverage of CES 2017.
Welcome back to the Convention Center. It is CES 2017. I am Jason Aaron. You are the Terrifics, and you are live with BeTerrific as we are perched above Central Hall here on day number 2 of 4 at CES 2017. Wow, it's been an incredible day. Michael has run off once again, so I'm sitting in the big chair, and it could not have been better timing for me because, as you guys know, I love products that have an effect on my life, things that, just make a difference, things that I've been looking for. And right here with me, we have the AfterMaster Pro. And I'm not even going to attempt to do a bad job explaining what this does. First of all, welcome.
Thank you so much.
How has CES been for you so far?
It's wonderful. I mean, it's the first time we've actually done a floor display, and we were packed.
So, Larry, this is a brand new product.
Yes, it's the first of its kind. It's a brand new niche in the consumer electronics world.
And it's an audio product for those who haven't figured it out yet.
Right.
But it sort of crosses into video as well.
Yeah. So what it is, it's the world's first personal audio remastering device. So any audio that goes through this device, whether it's your television or whether it's your headphones or your cell phone, it's going to be remastered to a whole level of standards that people have never heard before. It's louder, clearer, fuller, and deeper.
Now, I happen to know because I've been in music for a long time. I played in a band, as we discussed off camera. Describe to the lay person why they would want this product. What is mastering? They might not even know what that word means.
Sure. That's a really good question. I should give you some background quickly. My team has produced, engineered, and mastered more hit music than any company in the world. So we're all music people. We all understand what sounds great in terms of audio. We knew we could take audio to a new level. When a song is mastered, it's done by a specialist that takes the final mix and then makes it commercial, brings it to the standards that we hear on the radio. What we've done is we've created a device that allows us to take any audio going through it and we remaster it to standards that are higher than what they would normally hear.
Right. Now, if our audience is wondering and they're thinking about this, they're probably saying, well, that can't possibly work because when you're in a studio, you have all the different tracks and you can make them lower and louder. I think what people don't understand is that the mastering process, and this is important, is done with a final single layered track in many cases. So that a device like this can work because the audio going in is a single track just the way that they do it in a studio.
Right. That's a really good point. It's taken millions of dollars in years. The complicated thing is it's got to read the music coming in, figure out which is the vocals, figure out which is the bottom end, which is the high end, and our secret is we make everything good through the whole frequency range. There's SRS, there's Dolby, there's all kinds of audio enhancement products out there. The problem is they all rob Peter to pay Paul. So you'll get a bigger bottom end, but then you'll lose vocals. With AfterMaster, we take everything through the entire range and make it sound better. And that's why this is special. There's nobody that's heard this that hasn't said, wow.
And this isn't voodoo magic. I mean, vocals exist on the 1K frequency and sort of one below, one above. I mean, these are real concepts. This isn't, you're boosting the highs. I mean,
exactly.
This is a process that is doable, and you guys have gone out and done it. And what's also really cool to me is I saw this on Kickstarter when it came out. It was also on Indiegogo.
Right.
How much did you say you raised in those two campaigns?
800,000.
Which is
and to 40 countries. We did it as a test to figure out pricing, to figure out who wanted it, and we found out people in 40 countries are tired of adjusting their volume to hear dialogue.
How many backers do you know about?
Gosh, thousands. I don't actually know the number, but I think we sold 4,500 units.
Okay, so I mean that's a very big number.
Yeah, it was great.
I did a Kickstarter campaign for a film, and we had about 5,000 backers. I mean,
wow,
it's a lot of people to
it really is.
take care of. Now, what price point is this coming out at?
It's fascinating. We had various price points. We designed this to a point to this final style. This sold 75% of these sold for $150 each. We started at a lower price, but it didn't have the same features. So this has a built-in battery. This can work with your phone. We have multicolors. We thought it was really cool, and it's the retail price is $169.
Which is not bad at all. Do you know where distribution is going to take place yet? Where are you going to be able to get it?
Yes, I do, but I can't tell you that yet.
Okay. Is it going to be in big box stores? Is it going to be in stores?
High-profile specialty stores.
And online?
Yes, you can buy it online right now at AfterMasterPro.com.
Okay, now, we haven't really gotten to this yet. You know, everyone's hearing audio. This is for your television. The bottom of this has 3 HDMI ports. Why
so
3?
So 2 in and 1 out, exactly.
2 in, so you could have 2 sources coming in.
Exactly.
So if you have your Xbox and your cable, they could both go in here and then come out into the TV.
You got it.
Which is another smart thing that you guys thought of.
Well, you know, and this kind of happened as an accident. We developed this technology to go into speakers, into televisions and stereos, and for music mastering. But we realized that we all had a problem with our TV audio, which is adjusting the volume to hear dialogue. And that's why this has the HDMI in, is that we wanted to give somebody a way to remaster their TV and not have to adjust their volume.
Does this also use compression so the volume will stay consistent throughout different channels, throughout different stuff like that?
I'm sorry?
Does it also use compression so that there aren't just overall volume changes in different channels and whatever?
Yes, absolutely. What we do with AfterMaster, with the TV setting, because when you plug in a TV or whether you plug in a headphone, it's got a different setting to our chip.
And it knows.
It knows, exactly.
Amazing.
So when the TV signal's coming through, it's going to take the dialogue track, going to raise it, it's going to clarify it, but it's going to bring everything else up. But we cut the real loud stuff out because they have kids sleeping and they get an explosion.
So there's a hard limiter in this.
Exactly. But it doesn't limit it with distortion. That's the key. Every other limiter distorts.
So, I mean, amazing. And, you know, this thing is small. I'm trying to find something else on. Well, here, I got my phone in my pocket. So this is an iPhone 7 Plus.
Right.
The iPhone 7 Plus is about 30% larger, and your device is just slightly thicker. I have a case on the phone. Your device is slightly thicker than an iPhone. So this is really small. I could easily take this and my phone and fit them both in my pocket.
Take it on a plane, take it to the coffee shop.
Right, these are both in my suit pocket. Hey, here, in case you can't see, jacket pocket, no problem. If I could find it, there it is. They're both in there, so I could listen to my music.
When you listen, I'm sending you one of these. When you listen to music through this, I'm telling you, you'll never go back.
Game changer.
Absolutely.
And watching television, no matter what channel I'm on, flipping.
Absolutely.
Never going to touch
Absolutely.
the volume. I mean, this is a game-changing product. You said one of your partners.
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake, who knows a thing or two about
Rodney
music.
Jerkins, we've got Pete Dell, just a world-class. I'm just so privileged to have such an amazing team of people. And, you know, we're all fussy. We're all music guys. And in order to make a hit song, you got to be really fussy. And that's what I really want to stress to people is they got to hear this because we're really proud of it.
Who do you think the target market is?
Gosh, it's the whole demographics. It's millennials because of the music side, and it's going to be mom and pop. There's going to be people from 55 to 85 years old, people that can't hear well, people that are frustrated watching TV. That's why we were so fascinated with our crowdfunding to sell to 40 countries. Talking Switzerland, Italy, Germany, France, all these places, because people of all ages care about their audio.
I think the most impressive part of crowdfunding this, and it was one of the reasons why I quite honestly, there are a lot, I will back a lot of products on crowdfunding. This is one of those products that I kind of said, I want to see it hit the wild first.
Sure, of course.
For the specific reason that it's an audio product.
Yep.
And it's
there's so many audio products.
Well, it's not even that. How am I supposed to determine through a computer what an audio product is going to do?
Absolutely.
Not because you don't know the team behind it, not because listen, I've bought plenty of stuff that crashed and burned.
It hasn't worked. None of it works.
But this was one of those things where it's like, wow, you know, you really just want to hear it, and you guys did it. You obviously, it was presentable enough that people got behind it.
Yeah.
I am very excited to hear this. I'm definitely an audiophile. This is a really cool product, AfterMaster Pro. So it's on the website right now.
It's on the website, and let me know the color. I'm sending one.
And when does it ship?
We're shipping now.
So when do the crowdfunding backers have it already?
No, there's about 40-50% have. So every single day it's shipping. So by the end of January, they'll all be filled.
So by February 1st, you can go on order. You'll have it in 2 days.
Correct. We are delivering within 30 days.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Larry.
Thank you, man.
So
I appreciate the time.
There it is, the AfterMaster Pro. You're going to want to get your hands on this. I mean, unless you don't listen to anything, which you're probably not listening to this right now, you're going to want to get an AfterMaster Pro. We'll be back with more from CES 2017. You're watching BeTerrific. Stay tuned.
BeTerrific, official coverage of CES 2017.